Good morning. This morning we're going to do a quick walk around Lake Pupuke, but unfortunately there's no track that goes all the way around, so we'll have to do it in 3 parts. If you look at the map and you'll see the lake looks a bit like a heart, that's because it's 2 craters that have filled up. Lake Pupuke is one of the oldest of Auckland's approximately 50 volcanoes, and it's one of the very earliest ones, and it blew up and left 2 big holes in the ground that are filled with water, which are now used for recreation, but it had some other uses, and we'll go into that later. I've never walked this track before, so this is the first for me. I believe it goes all the way along the shoreline on the northern and eastern side. So it started off with a nice bit of boardwalk, as you can see. Used for recreational purposes now, but in the early days it had another use. It supplied most of the North Shore's drinking water. And in the middle of this short walk is Sylvan Park, where there is boat launching facilities, and usually there's quite a few kids down here learning to sail. There's windsurfers. In fact, there's, I don't know what he's doing, one of those things now, but today it's quite quiet, I guess because school is back, so there's nobody around. This is Sylvan Park. storage for, I think they're dragon boats, toilet facilities, barbecues, heaps of seating, heaps of trees. Beautiful place. And across the other side is North Shore Hospital, and that's the second part of this morning's walk. Only a small area over there, but well worth seeing. Heaps of swans, ducks, pukekos, coots, blackbirds. Everything is around here today. Well, here we are on the southern side of the lake, the Takapuna side, and to be honest, this is the side that interests me the most, as it contains the pump house. My grandfather, Sir Christensen, worked here for the council when the pump house was in operation, which must have been in the late 1920s, as it ceased operation, or the pumps were removed in 1931. According to my mum's story, he used to cycle here from his home. I've done a check, and that's 8.5 kilometres each way, and in those days the roads were just rutted mud tracks, clay tracks, so that must have been fun in the middle of winter, especially on the way home, as it's mostly uphill. Where he lived was one of the highest points on the North Shore. So let's have a look around the pump house, which is now the Pump House Theatre. A beautiful little place. Been to several performances here, and it's well worth coming to visit. Got a beautiful little cafe. Been here a few times with residents from retirement villages, and beautiful little place. This side of the lake was also home to the Takapuna Fire Station, which was opened in 1959. I was stationed there for 4 years, from 1976. It was sold in 2015 and finally demolished in 2024. I was lucky enough to be allowed in within sort of a week before the demolishing started, and believe me, it was a big station, and there wasn't one scrap of wall inside that station that hadn't been graffitied. Retirement Village Company bought it, and they finally started building. but probably last year or the year before all the building was put on hold. So this is what it looks like now. Bit of a shame. It was a beautiful station and held a lot of memories for a lot of people. Some good, some bad. And this is Killarney Park, a very big area, beautiful area. Not many people use it, even though it's only a short walk from Takapuna Shopping Centre. Beautiful little outdoor amphitheatre. Well, that's it for another one. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please like and subscribe. It helps others find the channel. And even though it was a short one, hopefully you've enjoyed what you've seen. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.